welcome to episode 2 of the Old Guns with the Old Man Reviews. And yeah, today we'll be reviewing Automag.
No, this is an autocoker.
Autocoker.
We reviewed an Automag on our first episode.
Automag, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Get confused. Alright, yeah, go ahead and take it away.
Alright. What we have here is this fine specimen is a around the 1998 right feed autococker. I did some research and I believe that what this is a 1998 right feed autococker. So it could be 97, could be 98, but it's one of the original ones. I picked it up dirt cheap from someone, and when I picked it up, I was expecting it to leak like crazy. I thought, you know, when I aired it up, it was going to leak, and so I figured I'll just turn it into a pump gun. So I was looking really to turn it into a pump gun. Well, I got it home, aired it up, and it didn't leak from anywhere. Aired up fine, shot fine, or dry fired fine. So I put some paint through it and it shot perfect. So I thought, wow, this is fun to shoot an old school autococker semi-auto with a single trigger. So I just kept it as is. Was able to take it out to the field because my Lux wasn't working. It was at the shop, so I took it down to the field and it worked perfect all day. Had an Apex barrel on it that day. Worked okay, but didn't work great. I had a couple rollouts with the Apex, so I went ahead and put a Freak barrel on it, and it worked great. It's working great. I haven't shot it with the Freak barrel yet, but it worked great that day. It does have, as far as the research, like I said, I've been able to do, it looks like it's pretty much original. It looks like it has a stainless steel bolt, the original stainless steel bolt that it came with. The cocking rod seems to be original to the period. The pneumatics has brass pneumatics. It has the three-way. The LPR seems to be, everything seems to be original. The only thing that looks like it was changed at some point was maybe the hoses here, because the original ones I think were clear, so these are black. So that might have been changed. I'm assuming at some point it was tacked on, so because it's still working. And also the detent looks like it's not that old, so I think that may have been changed at some point. But other than that, I mean, it's got some rust on the trigger. The safety doesn't work. Can't push it. Well, I just did it, but it barely works. It's all rusted, but it works. I mean, all I can say is the gun works, and it runs like a Swiss clock. Other than that, there's not much to be said about these. The autocockers originally were the Sniper 1, Sniper 2 back in the day. They were pump guns, and then they came out with this. Basically, the way the autococker works for some of the younger viewers is that the gun actually shoots when you release the trigger, and actually when you depress the trigger, the gun goes back and cocks itself, and when you release the trigger, the gun shoots. So you have to completely pull the trigger on each trigger pull, because if not, you'll half stroke it or you'll short stroke it, and it'll pinch the paint. Usually it won't break paint, but it'll just pinch it. And like I said, the day that I went out to play with it, I didn't break a ball in it that whole day, and it shot perfect. I mean, there was a kid that actually asked me to shoot a video of him shooting this gun on his phone because he thought it was the coolest thing to see one of these old guns out there running around, and I got it going pretty fast too. I mean, once I got used to, I used to play with one of these back in the day, and once I got it going, it shot pretty well. So I mean, that's all we can really say about this guy. Once they're timed, obviously, they're reliable. People used to complain about timing, but once this thing worked perfectly, and God knows it was just probably hasn't been timed recently. It was probably God knows since when it was timed. So that's all we can say about this guy right here. WGP 1997-98 WGP right feed autococker. We'll be doing a shooting video of this guy at a later date when I get some paint. Of this guy and the one that we did on our first episode, which was the Automag RT Pro, and we'll be doing some more videos, also some other guns that we got coming up. So subscribe, and also I wanted to introduce our camera lady, my daughter Victoria. Say hello, Victoria.
Hello.
This is our camera lady. Now she has to go turn off the video, so she's gonna go off camera. So subscribe,
comment. Thank you for watching. This was another episode of the Old Guns with the Old Mans. Thanks for watching. Peace.